Welcome to the third day of Embrace Change Yoga Challenge. When we move beyond our comfort zone, we find at first that it's unfamiliar and a bit scary, but soon the discomfort becomes easier and we grow. Today we will start at the back of our mats, sitting on your heels if comfortable. Start focusing on your breath and take a moment to set an intention for today, to step out of your comfort zone. You can bring your hands at your heart. And inhale, reaching your arms up, gaze up, lengthening your spine, opening your heart. And exhale, reaching your arms in front of you and folding down over your thighs for child pose. And just take time here to relax and arrive into the present moment. Reaching your arms now to the right side and just lengthening your left side of the body, taking a few deep breaths and slowly going over to the left side, lengthening right side of the body. And coming back to the front, extending your arms in front of you and going into melting heart pose, relaxing your forehead, maybe your chin or even your chest on the floor, really opening your heart here and laying all the way down, bringing your hands next to your chest, lifting up into cobra pose and release. Let's do it a few more times. Inhale, lift, open your chest. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift up higher. And exhale, release down. Tucking in your toes, coming onto your knees and lifting your hips up for downward facing dog. You can start bending one knee at a time, pushing through your hands, lengthening your spine, bringing your heels closer to the mat now, and just taking a breath here. And bringing your left hand over to your right ankle for a twisted downward facing dog, gazing over to the right side and going over to the left. So grabbing your left ankle with your right hand and twisting over to the left. Bringing your hands back to the front. Take a big step to the front of the mat. Inhale halfway and exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bringing left hand down, right arm up, bending your left knee here. And twisting over to the right. And let's go over to the other side. So bringing your right hand down, left arm up, bending your right knee and releasing your hands down. Fold once again and slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Continuing with our flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back, taking your vinyasa, bringing your knees, chest and chin down, upward facing dog or cobra, and lifting your hips up for downward facing dog. Taking a moment here One deep inhale and exhale. And stepping to the front of the mat, inhale halfway and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, exhale, hands to heart. And let's do a few more. Surya A. Dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen, exhale, fold. Step back. Take your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, upward facing dog or cobra, and downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath here. And gazing to the front, bend your knees, step or jump. Inhale halfway and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Take your vinyasa, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. And from here, step or jump to the front, halfway lengthen and fold down. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, hands to heart. And let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold. Inhale halfway and exhale. Step back, take your vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bringing your right knee to nose, step through. And releasing your left knee down. Inhale, reach up for Anjaneyasana or low lunge. And planting your hands down, straightening your legs for pyramid pose. And let's repeat that a few times. Bending your right knee, low lunge, and extending your legs, pyramid pose. Inhale, low lunge, open your chest, and exhale, straighten your legs, pyramid pose. Inhale, open, low lunge, and exhale, release and fold down over your right leg for pyramid. Inhale, open, and exhale, fold over your right leg. Rebending your right knee and stepping your right foot back, downward facing dog, and let's go over to the other side. Lift your left leg up, left knee to nose, step to the front. Inhale, low lunge, reaching your arms up, and exhale, planting your hands down, straightening your legs, pyramid pose. Let's repeat a few times. Inhale, low lunge, and exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, straighten and fold over your left leg for pyramid pose. Staying a few more breaths here. Working on your hamstrings here. And rebending your left knee, step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step or jump to the front. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Continuing with our flow. Inhale, reach up into chair pose. Check that you can see your toes. And coming onto your toes, sending your arms behind your back. Inhale, reaching your arms in the front and sending your right arm behind you. Inhale, front. Exhale, left arm behind you. Inhale, coming onto your toes, sinking your hips deeper down and reaching your arms up, hands to heart, and twisting over to the right side. Stepping your left foot back and opening your arms and lifting yourself up for twisted high lunge, gazing over your right shoulder. Bringing weight into your right foot and bringing your left hand down, right arm up for revolved half moon. Bringing your left leg higher if you can, keeping your balance here. And bending your right knee, step back. Reverse crescent pose. And opening to warrior two. Windmilling your hands down, step back. Take your vinyasa, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step to the front, inhale halfway and exhale fold. Inhale, coming into chair pose and all the way up and hands to heart. Let's go over to the other side, chair pose. Coming onto your toes, sending your arms behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm behind. Inhale to the front. Exhale, left arm. Coming onto your toes and reaching your arms behind you. Bringing your hands to heart and twisting over to the left side. Stepping your right foot back. And opening your arms, coming up into twisted high lunge, gazing over your left shoulder. Bringing weight into your left foot, bringing your right hand down, left arm up for revolved half moon, lifting your right leg higher, keeping your balance. And slowly bending your knees, step back for reverse crescent lunge and opening into warrior two, gazing over your left shoulder. Windmilling your hands down, stepping back, taking your vinyasa, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step or jump to the front, inhale halfway and exhale fold. Inhale, coming into chair pose and reach all the way up, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back, taking your vinyasa, upward facing and downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. And bringing your right leg up, bend your knee, taking few circles with your right hip if it feels good. And bringing your right shin to the front, prepping for pigeon pose. Walking your hands in front of you, coming down on your forearms, maybe even relaxing your forehead all the way down if it's comfortable. You might want to use a cushion underneath your right hip here if you'd like. And just staying here for a couple of breaths, reconnecting to your breath, relaxing, enjoying this nice hip opener, releasing any tension you might have in your hips. And slowly coming up onto your hands, sweeping your left leg to the front and grabbing your left shin or your left foot with your right hand, bringing your left arm behind you, gazing over your left shoulder. And just twisting to the left. Release your leg, bringing your right foot to the inside of your left thigh and your left arm to the inside of your left leg, reaching your right arm overhead, opening your chest, reaching your left arm towards your toes. But if you're not touching them, that's completely fine. That's not the goal anyway. Slowly coming out of the pose and finding your way to downward facing dog. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bringing your left leg up, bend your knee, taking a few circles with your left hip. And bringing your left shin to the front, prepping for pigeon pose. Walking your hands in front of you, coming down on your forearms, or relaxing your forehead down. And slowly coming out of the pose, sweeping your right leg to the front, grabbing your right shin or your right foot with your left hand, and reaching your right arm behind you, gazing over your right shoulder, twisting over to the right side. Opening your chest, lengthening your spine, and releasing your leg, bringing your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, turning over to your left knee, and bringing your right arm to the inside of your right leg and left arm overhead, opening your chest, lengthening your side body. And slowly coming out of the pose, laying down on your back, bringing your heels next to your glutes, lifting your hips up for bridge pose, snuggling your shoulders underneath, and lifting your right leg up. Bring it back down, lifting your left leg high up, and release it down, and releasing your lower back down. Bringing your knees to chest, giving yourself a big hug, rocking from side to side, and releasing left leg down, bringing right knee over to the left side, extending right arm and gazing over your right shoulder. slowly bringing your knees to chest, releasing your right leg, sending your left knee over to the right side, and gazing over your left shoulder, enjoying this lovely twist. Twists are amazing for detox, digestion, also for any tension in your lower back. You can do them every day when you wake up or before going to bed. And bringing knees to chest one more time, giving yourself a hug. And releasing your legs down, bringing your feet to each side of the mat. Relaxing your arms next to you with your palms facing up and taking final resting pose or shavasana. I hope that today's class helped you go out of your comfort zone and try some new poses on the mat. We all have yoga poses that are so familiar to us, and sometimes we hesitate to go further in a pose, deeper variation, or try something we've never done because we feel safe and secure right where we are. Off the mat, we may not achieve our goals because we feel safe in the known. Both our mind and body tend to latch onto what's familiar, and we can get stuck, unwilling to stretch, twist, or reach in new directions. When we see that unease of moving beyond our comfort zone is temporary, we can go further and open ourselves up to new life experiences. Please keep this in mind throughout your day. And slowly start bringing movement back to your body, moving your toes, your fingers, maybe stretching, and moving to one side of your body. And slowly helping yourself come up into seated pose, bringing your hands to heart, bowing your chin to chest, and thanking yourself for taking time to do this practice. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.